All right, so here's an example of how I'm using the SPY, UVXY, QQQ, and IWM charts. I have them all pulled up side by side here, and I just keep this on one monitor. And I have VWAP on each of them. Okay, they're all on the 3-minute chart because that's the chart that I primarily trade with. And I'm going to show you a trade here that I entered based on something that I saw on these 4 charts. And the whole goal here is to kind of compare and see what's each chart doing in relation to the other ones. Okay, so I took this trade at 8:34 on SPY. I bought puts. So it was right around, actually it was like the top of this wick is where I bought, or where I bought puts to go short. And the reason being, you can see this gray line, it lines up so you can see the same time frame on each chart. As you can see here, if we look down at 8:34 on IWM, which is the Russell 2000, we are below VWAP, and we're bumping up against it, and it's getting rejected. So that's a sign that bears might have a little bit more control than the bulls at the moment, because that is bumping in and getting rejected at VWAP. On the same side, on UVXY, which is the short-term volatility, we are seeing, starting at 8:18, a pretty big push up on UVXY, breaking through VWAP. And this is telling me that volatility is increasing, and when volatility increases, typically we're going to see those sharp moves down. Okay, because when the charts go up, they tend to go up slow and steady, low volatility, and when they come down in a hurry. So that's why you see the increased volatility a lot of times right before or during a big drop. So again, I saw IWM bumping up against VWAP, showing weakness. I saw UVXY increasing pretty heavily, and SPY and QQQ were at these levels above VWAP. So my thinking was that at the very least, if I could buy up here and get a really good sniped entry, I could hit a couple profit targets before it most likely bounced at VWAP, which is exactly what happened. As you can see here, QQQ and SPY both bounced off VWAP. By the time it bounced, I was able to capture 2 of my 3 profit targets for a pretty good size win on the trade. So that's one of the ways that I'm using these 4 charts to just identify possible setups and also identify areas where I might want to exit. Okay, so if I see that a couple of the charts, they're bouncing off VWAP and SPY is coming down to VWAP, I might look to exit, because that's going to tell me that a reversal might be coming. So there's a lot of information that you can gather from these. And the main thing is you probably just want to pull them up, add the VWAP to them, and just start watching them throughout the day. See how each one interacts with each other, start making predictions, and see what kind of information you can get from them.